Hi, fam. So now we are approaching 2027, and politics are rather becoming quite something else, especially after Baba dying. After the death of Baba, he has shifted the way politics were happening in Kenya completely. I mean, things can never be the same again. One of the things that makes me believe that things can never be the same again is because somehow Ruto was planning to hide around Baba and sway Baba's supporters into supporting UDA. And that's why slowly he was absorbing most of the ODM people into the UDA. But now, looking at how things are shifting, hey, Vindu Vichenjanga. That's how you say it. Vindu Vichenjanga. Okay, something like that. Yani, things change. Now, Mama Aida, akina James Orengo, they are willing to support Kalonzo because they believe that Kalonzo was a long-term friend to Raila Odinga. And now Raila Odinga is not there, and Kalonzo supported Raila Odinga three times.
Three times. Three times. Kalonzo has said, nakuachia wewe ndugu yangu Raila. In 2013, in 2017, and in 2022, where he
Very
said, I don't
and
even
Kalonzo
need a position.
is a good candidate. He is the same
If
old
there's
face that we have seen for
Kenya,
a couple of ages.
like Raila Amolo Odinga.
I mean, this is not something that we really wanted, to have the same familiar faces because they bring about the same recycled problems. But again, look at it this way. We really want to have Maraga, we want to have Okiya Omtata, we want to have someone like Matiang'i, and now there's the DCP, Yakina Wamonyoro. And Wamonyoro made a statement and said that he's not excluding himself from 2027, but if the ground says that he needs to support somebody else, he's also willing to sacrifice that and support somebody else. But if the ground says that, you know, he's willing to bear the flag of the DCP. I mean, that was a good statement, the fact that he's willing to support somebody else, and this can be a really nice, good thing. But look at it this way. If Kalonzo comes back in the picture of politics, definitely this is going to bring about a crazy change. The only thing that I'm afraid is how we are going to act upon this, because we really wanted change. And by change is not having the familiar faces we've been seeing in the ballot boxes. It's not having Akina Kalonzo, Akina Madhakarua, because personally I call these familiar faces that can bring about the recycled problems. But again, kama hivi ndio kunaenda, politics are dangerous. And that's why they're called poll tricks, because they are some sort of poll tricks. So now, Kalonzo comes in the picture, and ODM, part of ODM is willing to support Kalonzo. And they're going to do it. And if Mama Aida and Oburu Odinga and some of the strong, and Akina Sifuna, if they come forward and they support Kalonzo, then it's going to be a problem. But my only worry is, what if we split these votes and then one party decides to swing back to Ruto? This is my worry. Then we'll have UDA, we'll have DCP, we'll have ODM, and then towards 2027, one of these parties decides to support Ruto. It's going to be a hell lot of a problem. But young people, if we can get our voters cards right, and we stop being swayed by emotions. But we cannot ignore that politics are emotional. And that's why most people make their or cast their votes based on emotions, based on who is making nice speeches, who's making you feel jitters. And this is a really bad way of, casting your vote. But it's what we have been used to. Instead of looking at integrity, looking at principles, looking at merit, because in Africa, almost the whole entire of African countries, we don't reward meritocracy rather than the strong connections, rather than the person who can bring about the masses, the people, the votes. That's how we reward people. We reward loyalists instead of integrity, principles, and meritocracy. So now, if Kalonzo is going to stand on that ballot, do you think that he stands a chance? And do you think that DCP might take the same stand and say, we are going to support Kalonzo? Because the only way we are going to beat Ruto, is by having a one strong, united opposition. If it's not strong and united, then we are going to split votes. And Ruto atatukanyaga katikati. And I'm telling you guys that right now, all the things that we are seeing, that he has already taken over judiciary, parliament, the police. Now imagine if he comes in for a second term, it's going to be up. We're going to be cooked. Sahi tuna complain that the police brutality. The same script Mama Samia Suluhu alitumia to insert himself into power by force and very quick in a military base is the same script Ruto will use. So we better have one united opposition that is backed by the millennials, by the Gen Zs, by everyone. That's the only way we are going to remove Ruto from power. Remember, he has the state machinery. He has power. He has all the instruments of power. He has got the police. He has got the military. He has got the judiciary. He has got, name it, parliament. Because kazi ya parliament, kama kawaida, is to rubber stamp anything that Ruto says. That's why even after they lied to us, Ruto was one of the people who orchestrated the lies about dying of Baba. Baba died in Kenya. Oburu Odinga confirmed it. He said he fell in his home and he died, not in India. God damn it. Then we can't even hide the truth for so long. And when we talked about it, watu wakasema, oh, no, we are hating, do. But now it came to happen. It's a reality. It's fucking reality. You know what I'm saying? So the politics of Kenya have shifted in a really great dynamic because the Gen Zs first, that's another voting block. And I hope they don't use the emotions and they use, education. Let's focus on the things that a leader should have. That's the good principles, integrity, and good merits based on what they have done. And if anyone has integrity issues, you're not going to be on the ballot. Go home. Mbio, speedy sana. So, Kalonzo, do you think he would bring about the change that Kenya is looking for? I don't know. But what are your take about ODM supporting Kalonzo? It's a good move. And I say Kalonzo would make not the best president, but a better president compared to Ruto. But if we really wanted change, personally I was thinking of someone like Okia Omtata, like Maraga, because Maraga, with upholding the rule of law, that one I know it's guaranteed. Unless someone like Kalonzo takes power and then he puts up a strong team like Sifuna, someone like Martha Karua gets to be the CJ, and then Wamunyoro na MPs wake uko wapewe something, and then watu kama kina Okiya Omtata wapewe like, something like a deputy president or something like that. I mean, if they can form a strong opposition, a strong and united, not just strong, then trust me, Ruto stands zero chance. But sasa, mahali tunaenda sasa, things are becoming more interesting. Real interesting. So let's see who's gonna be the real bad man. In any case, personally, nikienda kwa hiyo voting, kama kutakuwa na stool na Ruto, you all know the choice that I'm going to make. At least I can see it on naweza nikakaa chini kwa stool. So it is what it is.